Coach, start off with, you're about halfway through here, spring ball at this point. Just what do you see from this group as you start to wind down this week?
Today's day 8, so, in those 8 days, and obviously January and February, moving all the way to where we're at today, this team, it's a very competitive team. We have a great spirit. I think our leadership continues to grow. I think our team continues to grow. We've got a lot of competition across the board at a lot of different spots. So, and it's good competition. These guys are pushing each other. We're getting better every day. Today's going to be a really big day, so we get a lot of 1st and 10, put it out there and let's play. So really excited about this team, really am, and the direction that it's going. And let's see where we're at today. Let's take it one day at a time. So hopefully we want to finish strong right here before spring break.
I know quarterback's got to be one of those spots too. With Aiden coming back with all his experience, but then you bring in Austin Carlisle. You got Landon Graves back. Bryson Kimbrough continues to grow. Just what have you seen from that group?
It's been a great group. This is probably the best quarterback room we've had in years. Obviously Aiden's got a lot of experience and he's back, and we're on day 8 of a new offense and he's playing really well. You've got Landon, Graves, who's had a great spring. He didn't get to go through spring last year, and Landon has been really consistent and done some great things. Then Austin has come in and really brings some different elements to the team. He's had some great days too also. So, and then Bryson, who's just a true freshman, we think he's got a chance to be special too. So it's a great room. They're a close room. They compete. Everybody's getting opportunities, and we're trying to really challenge those guys daily with all those guys getting different reps.
The rest of the skill guys offensively, how's it looking there?
I think at the receiver position we've really upgraded. I think, Parker Fulgham has come in and really done some great things. You're seeing a healthy, Nick Trujillo. You're seeing a healthy Buck, You've got Dalen Houston, you got Marcellus Jackson, LT's come in, JP. Javon Campbell is finally healthy, and you've got DeMarco Blanton. So we've got a really interesting room, with Marcus, Brett, and KB, a true freshman, really rounding out that group. So I've been very pleased with 8 days of where we're at. We got a long way to go, but I really like the progress.
As far as that O-line group too, I know you have some turnover there. Just how are they progressing?
I think our O-line is probably one of our strongest groups. You've got David Applewhite and Bright at fighting at left. You've got a lot of great competition, and you've got Sean Duggery and Drew and Jordan Rowe at the center position. You've got A.J. Vincent back, with Quintus Griffin. And then we signed old Freddie. Then you've got, from interior, Reese Steele, Roscoe Bird back. Colleen Croswell has had an outstanding spring, probably as good as anybody. So I really like this group. I like the depth. And I think it's going to be a chance to be one of our best offensive lines.
Coach Reffett putting his stamp on this defense this spring too. How are you seeing that side of the ball move along?
We've obviously picked up a lot of length and speed on defense. I think our inside linebackers, with Noah and Marcus and Kelby back, and the guys we've added, with Pooh, we've added T.J. Williams, you've added Ricky. So it's a really good inside linebacking core. Our D-line, we've got a lot of new guys with James Smith really leading that charge coming back, Jay Cal. So I think CJ and being able to have a healthy Derek Ormereggi that we lost last spring. So I like those guys continue to get better every day. But the back end's where we signed 7 corners and 6 safeties. Jabari Tiller is really leading that middle hawk, him and Amir Adams. We've got Carl Fontroy and DJ Jester and Taj at the boundary. And then, we've got RJ and really our field safety, RJ and Chris Payne. But the corners is what have really elevated with Jay Lou, Amani Rue, Jonathan Crane with Jay Harper back. And, Corian's been out this spring, but he'll be cleared. I think kicking, you're bringing in Aben Murray, who's, had a tremendous spring. The whole team went nuts when Abrams' first kickoff went through the back of the end zone. And he's had a great spring. He's 12 for 12 with field goals this spring. So very welcoming as Max continues to get back. And, I think our tight end group has really stood out with Bryce Anderson. He's, 6'6", 260. He's had a great spring. He can really run. From Jace Hoth and Cade Callahan we've really like where we're at, and obviously Stephen Gorsey and Quad and Cyback. So I like this team. I like where we're at. I like its potential. We just got to really focus on really just getting that one step better each day.
You get a week off next week, but then you ramp it back up to finish it out. Just what do you need from the guys to maybe take advantage of a week of rest and then finish it out strong?
I mean, it's going to be key how we finish, really, in anything we do. So it's a good time to get a little break. You know, we've been physical in practice. We've worked hard. They need a break. They got to take care of their bodies. They got to get rest. They got to maintain, you know, their nutrition and their body weights. But really come back to finish with 6 strong, leading into our spring game, April the 25th at 11:30.